Hello, Dihessa here. Welcome to another Sunday energy meditation video. It just dawned on me that it's been a while since I have sat on this spot to create a video for you. So I'm pretty excited for this one. And in this one, as usual, like if you've seen this video, if you've been on the channel, oh, I can't even talk anymore. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know that like I really like on these Sunday meditation sessions, I really like to do principles first, and then we do a bit of like energetic tapping and energetic infusion for this, right? So who is this video for? It's for you if you are an entrepreneur, coach, a healer, somebody who has a spiritual growth or soul's growth as a core value in your life and in your business, and really want to grow your business, want to grow your impact, want to grow your income in a big and major way, right? So what about our emotions, right? So like one of the very first things that I learned with my spiritual teacher when I started training with his teachings and stuff like that, and also with him, is realizing that like my emotions are not me, but they belong to me, right? My emotions are mine, which means that I can change my emotions at any given moment, right? That sounds all good, but for me at the beginning, like there were a lot of my emotions that I really suppressed, that I had judgment about, right? So like I kind of want to give you my journey on this, and then you'll understand clearly how now I have ended up in a space where I use my emotions, regardless of what they are, whether they are negative emotions, positive emotions, as a fuel for creation, as fuel for growth, right? And I'm going to share my process, I'm going to share my process, but I'm also going to share with you like how I got here, right? And so many of us have that kind of relationship with our emotions. For me, the one that I kind of was really ashamed of was my anger. For the longest time, I suppressed my anger. You have no idea how much I suppressed. I wanted to be the nice little girl. And so I suppressed my anger. For some reason, I had this idea that anger was a bad thing, right? And so I suppress my anger. I never express it. Like I wouldn't express it, right? It may have something to do with the way that I grew up, blah, blah, blah. Those are stories, right? And then suppressing your anger, suppressing your emotions is not going to take you anywhere. Recently, I was actually having a conversation with my own mentor when I was in Paris, which I was like, oh my God. She said to me, because like one of the things that I absolutely admire about her is how clean she is with her emotions. It's like she doesn't try to hide it from herself. At least that's my perception of her, and she doesn't try to hide it from, it's like even when I have conversations with her, she's not trying to hide her emotions. Like she owns her emotions, right? And so it was quite enlightening for me. She's like, I'm very proud of my emotions, she said. Anyways, I digress. But for me, for the longest time, I was really ashamed of certain emotions, like my anger, or like you name it, all the things on the, and so many of us do that, right? And beyond that, right? I actually want to share another thing as well. A couple of things that I have understood about our emotions is that our emotions are kind of like a guiding system for us, right? Now, like I look at it like one or two ways. Like it depends on like where, like what the scale is of your emotions. We're not going to go too deep into that. But like I look at it one of two ways, right? So like a lot of the times my emotions, especially when it's like negative emotions, it can show me it's like, oh, you are far away. Like you're thinking a thought right now that is far away from who you truly are, or from the source within, from, like you're thinking a thought that is different from what your soul knows to be true, from what source knows to be true. Then it can create that kind of negative emotion, right? And this doesn't mean that we don't allow ourselves to feel our emotion. This is not what we're talking about here. If it's already originated, you feel it, you express, you allow it to move out of your body, right? So with that said, what I've realized along the way is, for me, like at the beginning it was like, oh no, like I don't want to feel this emotion, I don't want to feel disappointment. How many times have we not showed up right? How many times have we not showed up because, oh, I'm so afraid of being disappointed. I'm so afraid that I'm going to fail. I'm so afraid, like all these emotions. Like really, it's not the failure that we're so afraid of. We're so afraid of what it's going to feel like, right? So like it came at a time where I decided, like consciously, that the disappointment is not such a bad thing. Rather, disappointment, I can use it as a fuel. I can use it as feedback, right? Same with a fear, like so many times, right? Like for me, like in the past as well, I use a fear as yet another reason to give up on my dream, to give up. No, I'm so afraid, so this is nonsense, right? I am so afraid, so I'm not going to do it, right? Rather than that, I know one thing that I started doing that's been really, really powerful is I'm afraid means, in this moment I actually get to choose. How I look at fear now, and this I believe is like one of the things that has changed my business in such a big way. I'm afraid all the time, right? But I look at fear in the face and I'm like, I am not going to yield to you, right? I see you, fear. I understand that you are there, and I do admit it takes quite a bit of energy to be able to do that. I know that you are here, fear, but I choose. This is what I choose, because I understand now that the choices that we make when we have fear, right, determine what comes in the future, right? I'll actually give you even like an example of this, right? Like one of my private clients right now, like I had a call with her. She was already in my Unity program and she was considering working with me one-on-one, right? And then I actually got on a call with her and we were having a conversation, and she really wanted, she was feeling called to step into working with me one-on-one, right? And then we were having the conversation, it was going well. Towards the end of the conversation, she said something to me. She said, but Dihessa, like I have invested so much in the past before, and I'm so afraid that what if this time, right? What if this time I invest like in one-on-one and then it doesn't work? And I kind of got a little bit impatient with her there that day. Why? Because I understand, there's something that I understand in such a big way now, right? That fear is such a normal thing. When we have fear, in that moment is when we decide to either rewrite the story that we have experienced before, or relive the same story, rewrite the same thing over and over and over and over again. Unfortunately, many people choose to stay in their comfort zone, and when I did that, nothing happened, no growth, right? In that moment, the choice that you make, like, yes, I'm afraid, right? Yes, I'm afraid. And yes, even with fear, I make the decision that this is the day that I change the story that I have been telling my brain over and over and over and over again, right? And in addition to that, really, like what I really wanted to infuse in her at that moment is for her to make a decision from that perspective, the perspective of, because like in my one-on-one, like I would rather not have a client in one-on-one than have a client that is stepping into one-on-one with me from the wrong mindset or from the wrong energy, if you see what I mean, right? So I really wanted her to get into the space where she really makes a decision from the space of, oh my God, I'm making this decision because I am the one who's going to create the change. I am the one who decides. The decision that I make right now will determine what will happen for me and in my business in the future. And so a couple of days later, I got a message from her. She said she's all in and she paid in full. And this one-on-one with me is actually multi-5-figure. It's not 5-figure, it's multi-5-figure. And the most interesting thing, this is proof, right? I've experienced this so many times, and she literally experienced this week. So when we got on our very first call, one of the things that she said to me was, the goal that I had as income before, I just doubled it. And I'm like, what happened? She said, well, in between me signing up with you and me getting on a call with you now, I just made so many sales. Like when you count even the number of sales that she made, she was already in Unity. She already knew the principles of sharing your offers and all these things. when you add up, it's very close to the amount that she paid for working one-on-one with me, right? Because she made the decision. She had the fear. She looked at fear in the face and decided, I am ready to rewrite the story. The choice that I make right here will rewrite my story. So in front of fear, like, you can look at fear in the face and say, I see you, I will not yield to you. This applies to every single area of your life, and this is truly how growth happens. Growth doesn't happen because we are not afraid. Growth happens because we can literally be like, oh, I'm afraid, but I choose this, right? I decide, I'm moving, I'm actually making the decision to move forward. Same with anger, right? Again, I talked about how, like, I was ashamed of my anger for the longest time. Now I use anger as a sign of dissatisfaction, and I use it as a fuel. This is not okay. This is not okay. If this is not okay, I get to change it, right? And I feel like for me, for the longest time as well, not feeling my anger was also like another way of hiding, like all the areas where I wasn't satisfied with. I was like, oh, it's okay. I can manage. Oh, it's okay, right? I can manage. Oh, it's okay. Like, we live a lukewarm life when we live like that, in my humble opinion, right? But I can look at, like, I can feel anger. I can now, like, allow anger to really come up, but I use it as a fuel to create change, right? Fuel to create change, and there is so many of these emotions that can rise up, that can arise within you, that you can utilize like that for power, rather than to use them as oh, this is the reason why I cannot, right? Another good example of this is a lot of the times, and I know this to be so true, a lot of the times when we really like have a dream, have a vision, or we are working towards something in our business, in our lives, wherever it is, right? And then we make the decision, and this one is so big. We make a decision and then we start taking action. We make a first move, and then sometimes we don't even make the move yet, and then something happens, and we like an obstacle arises, an obstacle comes up, and then we are like, well, that's a sign from the universe that it is not meant to be. That is BS, okay? And it's like, for me, how I look at it now is like, like, my soul is asking me, do you really want this? Do you really want to fight for this? Do you really want this? Do you really want to fight for this? And then if the answer is no, then the answer is no. But if the answer is yes, like, it's so incredible to me. Like, you know that expression, you lead, the universe follows. You lead with your energy, the universe follows. You lead with your mind, the universe follows. You lead with your actions, your decisions, and your choices. And then the universe follows, right? So it's in this energy, in this state of mind, that I want us to start our tapping and like an energetic infusion in our system today. To allow ourselves first to accept our emotions, to allow ourselves to really like own our emotions, but also to allow ourselves to use and utilize our emotions as a fuel rather than kind of like a handicap, rather than like yet utilizing our emotions as excuses not to move forward, not to create the growth that our soul wants to create, not to create the growth that we so deeply desire in our hearts. All right, so if you are ready, we are going to start here. I'm going to invite you to straighten up your spine like me here, and then to make a fist and start tapping your lower abdomen. And as you start your lower abdomen tapping, move your head side to side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. As you tap your lower abdomen, say this to yourself. This is the moment when I make the choice to stop using my emotions as an escape, as a reason to pause, as proof that this isn't the right moment. This is the moment I step into using my emotions as fuel for growth. I choose for fear to become a signal to move, for frustration to become a sharpening tool, for doubt to become a call to deepen clarity, and a moment for choosing growth. This is the moment I choose for discomfort to become a doorway. Tap your belly button. I feel my emotions fully. I command their direction. I transform their energy into power. When fear rises, I override it with aligned action. When emotions stirs, I absorb its heat and turn it into movement. Dissatisfaction becomes fuel. Anger becomes the fire that defines my standards. Doubt becomes the lens that sharpens my clarity. I move with power, not hesitation. I let doubt refine me, not distract me. Tap your solar plexus. Setbacks whisper, rise, and I rise. Every emotion becomes a messenger. Every sensation becomes information. Every stir becomes an invitation. Fear shows me where more preparation is needed. Tap your chest. Anger reveals that I will no longer tolerate something. Sadness shows me what my soul is ready to release. My emotions serve me. Tap your arms, tap your upper body. I am never ruled by them. I lead my responses with consciousness and presence. I rise from emotional energy instead of collapsing into it. I move forward, always forward. Tap your head, your brain. When fear appears, I meet it with, I see you, but I do not bow to you. Tap your legs, tap all other parts of your body. Feel your body. Disappointment becomes feedback, not identity. Now clap your hands. Clap your hands. Now cross your fingers like this. And between your thumbs. And rub your hands as if you're washing your hands. Rub, rub, rub. And slowly stop. Bring your hands about just a few inches apart. And feel the sensation between your hands. It may feel tingling, it may feel warm, it may feel magnetic. Stay in the sensation. I meet each emotion with clarity. And I turn that clarity into momentum. Nothing within me is wasted. Everything becomes fuel. I feel deeply. I act powerfully. I rise consistently. I feel deeply. I act powerfully. I rise consistently. Now raise your arms with your palms facing your body. Scan your whole body from top to bottom. 3 times. I feel my emotions fully. I command their direction. I transform their energy into power. Now slowly bring your hands on your knees. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it very much. I am eager, I am curious to hear what your experience of this video was. If you've had an insight, what you've experienced in your body, in your heart, and in your energy doing this practice with me today, please share with me in the comments, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.